Do you actually have a court order that orders Mr. Smith to pay child support to Miss Smith?
Yes.
You do? No offense, your interpretation is not the same thing as me reading it specifically from the court order, okay?
So he doesn't owe me child support?
Not after May 21st, not after May of 2021, he doesn't. Whatever he owed you.
So this woman joins a Zoom court hearing saying she has a paper that proves her baby daddy owes her child support. But from the moment she starts talking, you can tell it's about to go bad. She's trying to act like her own lawyer over Zoom, but it feels more like a social media argument than a real court case. People get way too relaxed in Zoom court. They forget they're still talking to a judge who can actually punish them. And just holding up a court order doesn't mean anything if it's not properly filed or verified. It really makes you wonder why people feel so entitled these days. Anyway, let's see how this plays out.
The Court of Newton County, Texas, and it's in the interest of Barry Grace and Matthew Smith. Both parties are now present.
How is Matthew covered with health insurance?
I have Medicaid.
And has Mr. Smith paid you any money directly?
No, ma'am.
Since your last order? Okay. Did you have any safety concerns with your personal information being in this order?
No, ma'am.
I pass this witness, Your Honor. Mr. Smith, where are you working?
I'm working at Excel Mulching in Carthage, Texas. Well, that's where their office is.
How much are you making per hour?
Making $25 an hour.
And how many hours a week do you work?
I've only been working 50 for last month or so. Generally, we work 60 hours, but sometimes, like now, it's just slow, so we're only working 50.
Do you have any health insurance available through your employer?
I'm pretty sure that they offer it, but I haven't been here long enough that they've offered it to me.
How long have you been there?
Getting close to 90 days.
At this time, I asked the court to take judicial notice of the prior order.
The court will take judicial notice of its own file.
Were you working at Excel Mulching at the time of the last order in 2019?
I'm not sure what order that was. That's when they added some behind payments to it or something.
Have you previously worked at Excel Mulching?
Yes, ma'am. I've worked here on and off since 2013.
Okay, you've been back there for the last 90 days.
Yes, ma'am. My kind of work pipeline, you start a job, and once it's over, you have to find another job. Might last a couple months, might last 9 or 10 months,
I pass this witness, Your Honor.
Call your next witness.
I have no more witnesses, and I want to pretty much non-suit the modification and just get a confirmation of arrears.
Do you actually have a court order that orders Mr. Smith to pay child support to Miss Smith?
Yes.
You do?
Yes, Your Honor.
When was that signed?
That was signed November the 20th of 2019.
All right. Let's see if you actually have that. Y'all be patient with me for just 1 second, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I got a court order signed by the judge on September the 11th of 2019. In this court order, it says that apparently there was some earlier custody issues between Mr. and Miss Smith and some third parties.
Yes, sir.
All right. So in this new custody issue from 2019,
the new custody.
That's okay, Miss Smith. I've got the paperwork right in front of me. Okay.
Yes, sir.
I don't. No offense, your interpretation is not the same thing as me reading it specifically from the court order. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right.
And there was also one titled Nunc of Prior Order. That was after that one.
All right. So there were 2 children in the court order, Gracie and Matthew. Miss Smith was named as the primary joint managed conservator. Mr. Smith was named as a possessory conservator. Amended order, it said that he was supposed to pay her $750 a month.
Yes, Your Honor.
Beginning October 1st. Okay. And the state has non-suited its request for modification?
Yes, because when we originally filed it, his wages were a lot lower. And now they've kind of gotten back to similar what it was in the prior order.
Okay. So based on what we just lost. Hold on, Mr. Smith. We lost Miss Smith. course, that would happen as soon as I had gotten this all figured out and we were getting ready to get finished. You got a problem in this case, Miss Leonard, a big problem.
Okay.
I have a question, Your Honor.
Hold on, I can't do anything until Miss Smith gets back, okay?
Are you talking about the Annie child?
Yep.
Okay.
This child support ended as soon as Grace graduated from high school.
To be honest, this whole case is a mix of confusion and entitlement. I get that child support can be emotional, but if you don't understand your own court papers, maybe you shouldn't start accusing anyone yet. Some people twist documents to fit their side of the story, and that always backfires, especially in family court. Too many people think legal papers are optional, then act shocked when the judge points out what they actually say. Both parents need to know exactly what's written before starting a fight. The courts already move slow, adding personal drama just makes it worse. Court isn't about who yells the loudest. It's about who has their facts straight. And right now, this case is more of a mess than a real hearing. Then the judge explains, the child support should have ended in October 2020, even though the daughter graduated a few months later. He says the dad's payment record is wrong and needs to be fixed. The dad might need to start paying again for the younger child, but not for the older one. Next, the judge finds a mistake in the 2019 court order. It says the dad has to pay $750 a month until any child turns 18. That one word, any, means when the first kid turned 18, support for both kids stopped, even though one was still a minor. The mom says that's unfair, and the judge agrees, but he says he can't go back in time to fix old court orders, only update them from now on. So basically, the dad doesn't owe her child support from June 2021 to now because no valid order existed during that time. Then the narrator adds, this shows how messy things get when people don't carefully read their court papers. I don't even blame either parent. Mistakes like this happen when lawyers rush and nobody checks the details. Judges end up fixing the mess years later, and it's never easy. If you're going to court over money, you'd better make sure the paperwork is solid. Feelings don't win in court. Proof does. The law doesn't care about what's fair. It only cares about what's written down. One small mistake can cost or save thousands. The dad got lucky here, but errors like this can come back later. Then a financial worker testifies that the dad makes about $4,775 a month and has no other kids to support. After going through everything, the judge says the 2019 order caused all the confusion. When the older child, Grace, turned 18 and finished school, support legally stopped. The judge also says homeschooling doesn't count as accredited, so legally child support can't keep going past age 18 in that case. Here's what the judge decides. Child support ended in October 2020. The dad still owes $1,710.34 in back child support and $25 for medical bills. Support starts again on October 1st, 2022, for the younger child, $765 per month, plus $150 for medical. The dad will also pay a small extra amount each month to cover what he owes. He says he can't change the past, but he can fix things moving forward. Both parents can appeal if they don't agree. Then the narrator finishes. It's crazy how often people forget child support is for the child, not the parent. The mom sounded like she saw it as her own paycheck. What's funny is that the dad actually overpaid. He sent money he didn't even owe. In a fair world, he'd get that money back, but the system doesn't usually work that way. And seriously, not knowing when your own kid graduated, that doesn't look good in court. At some point, child support starts to look more like parent support. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.